Good evening. Welcome to Washington. I'm Mike Emanuel in for Brett Baer. Breaking tonight, we're covering a number of big stories. The death rate is rising at the site of the collapsed condo towers in South Florida. Much of that state is also bracing for what could be damaging rain and winds from tropical storm, possibly Hurricane Elsa. President Biden is urging Americans who have not been vaccinated to take the shot and says the Delta variant of the coronavirus may be more dangerous than the original. But we begin tonight with America's crime crisis. A bloody 4th of July weekend ended with at least 267 people killed in shooting incidents. In Chicago, 18 people were killed in shootings involving at least 100 people. Police say in nearly all the incidents, no suspects were taken into custody. In Cleveland, 11 people were shot in a 5-hour period. 8 people were killed in Philadelphia, with 27 others hurt. Denver police reported 5 separate shootings within a 4-hour period. In New York, embattled Governor Andrew Cuomo is taking a drastic step due to the growing gun violence. Correspondent Bryan Llenas reports tonight from Times Square. Good evening, Bryan.
Mike, good evening. Tonight, New York is in a state of emergency. The state will now treat surging gun violence as a public health crisis. The governor noting today that over the July 4th weekend, more people died from shootings in his state than from COVID-19.
So today, first state in the nation is going to declare a disaster emergency on gun violence.
Governor Andrew Cuomo declaring a state of emergency, a move that will commit more money to combating what he calls an epidemic of gun violence. Shootings in New York City are up 42% compared to last year, including brazen and random attacks in Times Square and on sidewalks in broad daylight. 26 people were shot in 24 shootings this weekend alone.
About 50% of our shootings are gang or crew related right now. And we also have an increase in retaliatory shootings. So one person or 2 people are shot, and then someone from that side is now retaliating.
The ATF let Fox News into their New York City gun vault, where row after row of confiscated rifles and handguns are stored from crime scenes scattered citywide. The ATF and NYPD are working together to combat gun violence.
This is the whole city right now.
Fox News received an exclusive look inside their new shared headquarters, where agents are using a new analytics dashboard to seamlessly share intel in real time about guns recovered from crime scenes, shooting investigations, and shooting deaths. It's an unprecedented effort to get guns used to commit crimes off the streets while identifying gun traffickers. They hope this will be a model for cities nationwide.
We have to have a rapid tracing of ballistics to make sure that somebody who gets caught with a gun, if that gun was used in a prior shooting, that we're able to rapidly connect it to that prior crime scene so that we can hold those people accountable.
When a firearm is recovered, we submit it for a tracing, and we get the results in a matter of like a week to 10 days. It used to be a much longer time span.
The NYPD made a record 2,300 gun arrests so far this year. That's a 39% increase compared to last year. NYPD Commissioner Dermot Shea says, though, the problem is that about 83% of those arrested on gun charges are released back onto the streets. He blames, in part, the city's bail reform law passed in 2019. Mike?
Bryan Llenas starting us off in Times Square. Bryan, many thanks.